Hi guys, I'm Emily. Welcome back to the channel. And it has been a while since me and Taina last filmed a video. It's just been a little stressful and crazy with quarantine, but I am back today with a Q&A video for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get into the video. So first question is, are you happy about the place you live in? If not, where else would you want to live? Yeah, I am pretty happy living here. I like America and New England. I love the seasons we have. And even though the snow can get really annoying, sometimes it's nice to be able to see snow, as where in other parts of the country or the world you might not get what we get. So that's really cool. I have always wanted to go to England though. That would be really cool to live there too. So if I were to live somewhere else, that's where I'd live. Are you okay? Like, honestly. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I've been keeping myself busy inside, of course. But yeah, pretty well. If you could have any career you wanted in the future, what would you want to do? I've always wanted to be an actress. That's something I really like. So if I could do that, that'd definitely be my dream job. But I mean, realistically, most likely going into college for early childhood education. That's like the realistic choice. What superpower would you have if you could have one? I think I would go with telekinesis. I know a lot of people go with flight or invisibility, but I think that's just something that I've always found really cool. I've always wanted to move things with my mind. That's just always been my go-to. If you were a flower, which one would you be? I think it would be a sunflower, because I really like sunflowers and they're really just a happy flower. They're really pretty and they always make me happy whenever I see them, so I'd love to be a sunflower. Favorite animal and why? I don't really have a reason, but I have always loved tigers. They're my favorite animal. They're just really cute. That's probably why, honestly, and they're fierce animals, which I like. So who is your celebrity crush? It's a hard question because I have a lot of them, but I think my celebrity, like all-out celebrity crush, would probably be Niall Horan. He has been since I was like 10, so yeah, probably him. If you were a color, which one would you be? I think along the lines of the sunflower answer, yellow. It's also my favorite color, and I think it's a happy color. It makes people happy. Have you ever met any of the One Direction boys? No, I haven't. I wish. Fortnite or Minecraft? Definitely Minecraft. I'm not a fan of Fortnite. Have you been to any concerts, and if so, experiences? Yes, I've been to quite a few concerts. I have had something really weird to me where I dropped my phone in a porta potty and I was actually able to like disinfect it and save it. If you guys want to hear about that, me and Taina went to that concert together. It was kind of weird. A bunch of weird things kind of happened. So if you want to know about that, we can do a story time. Just comment down below, or you can DM us on our social media and we can fill you in on what happened. I got another how are you today? I'm good, Ollie, thank you. What's your favorite memory so far? My favorite childhood memories, sleeping over at my cousin's house, because we always had a lot of fun sleeping over together, and my aunt used to always just take us to do different things, and even if we just stayed at her house, like, it was so much fun. She had like a big backyard we could like run around in, and we made forts and stuff, and we played dolls, you know, like when we were little. So I just always had a lot of fun with her growing up. Are you allergic to anything? Yes. I'm allergic to amoxicillin, which is a medicine. I know that my mom had to take it for strep. I'm not like 100% sure what exactly it's for, because I've also heard it's for fevers, because I've obviously haven't taken it since I was a baby. But yeah, that's what I'm allergic to. I only get hives when I take it, which is good that it's not worse. And as far as I know, that's all I'm allergic to. I also apologize if I'm talking too fast. I'm just trying to get through as many questions as I can without making the video too long, because I actually had to refilm this video because the other one was so long, and I knew that people wouldn't like a really, really long video like this, so that's what's going on. Do you think you're a better speaker or listener? That's a really great question, Athena. I'm definitely a better speaker. I'm not good. I mean, I'm definitely a better listener. I'm not great at speaking, especially to people. Public speaking, I hate it. I just stumble over my words a lot because I get nervous or I talk too fast, and it's always been a problem. I also am hard to understand sometimes with sentence structure wise. My best friend and my parents obviously are really the only ones who always know what I'm talking about because they're just so used to me talking odd. It's, yeah, so I'm definitely a better listener. What's your childhood nickname? I was called Emmy when I was younger, and I think that's it. I don't remember being called, maybe M. I used to know someone who called me Eminem. But yeah, that's it, I think. What are 4 things you notice about a person at first glance? 4 things I notice are probably just the main ones, like hair, eyes, clothes they're wearing, like their style. And I actually notice, now that I think about it, when like people's postures, like the way they stand, I feel like that's just something that always jumps out to me. I don't know if that's just me, maybe I'm weird, but I don't know, let me know if you do that too. Are you a shopaholic? Yes. What's your pet's name? I have 3 pets. When I was 2, I got my cat Patty. When I was 4, I got my other cat Molly, and then I got my dog Sammy about a month ago. So he's about like 3, almost 4 months old. Short or tall guys? For me, it doesn't really matter. I'm 5'1", so any guy's gonna be tall for me, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. What's your pet peeve? I have a lot of pet peeves. But I think the biggest one is when people just stop in the hallway to talk to their friends and nobody else can get by. Like, don't get me wrong, if you like pull over to the side, that's fine, but don't block everybody else just because you don't want to move. That's inconsiderate. Have you ever had best friend drama? I don't think I've ever had best friend drama, at least not with Taina. We argue, sometimes, bicker, but we've never actually had beef or anything. It's mostly joking. We love each other. We're like sisters. It's just that type of relationship. Where did you meet Taina? This is another question that if you guys want like an actual story time, we can give you, but in short, we met at school and we knew each other from classes, but we became friends in the cafeteria actually one day. It was kind of funny. And we actually kind of had, that's actually, if you want it, it's kind of an interesting story for us, how we started to hang out under the circumstances that were going on and how we became best friends. So yeah, let me know. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? I'm a little bit of both. I think I'm mainly an introvert. I like to be with people and have fun with people. I don't mind going to school and talk, like to interact with people. But then again, at the end of the day, I like to kind of be by myself for a few minutes, especially if I'm in a large crowd. I love concerts and that stuff, but I don't like to be like squished in a crowd. So yeah, I think I'm more of an introvert, but I can be a tiny bit of an extrovert. What is the weirdest scar you have, and how did you get it? The weirdest scar, I don't have actual scars. However, I did have a mark on my back for a very long time. It went away, so that's how I know it's not a scar. But I fell off a chair trying to get on a trampoline because I was trying to avoid a frog on the chair. And the way I fell, it was awkward and it just created a very long scratch on my back, but it obviously wasn't deep enough to leave a scar. So yeah, that's the closest thing I probably have had to a scar. I love this question. Which house would you belong in Hogwarts? So I am a Harry Potter fan. I'm not like a super fan or anything. I'm just now reading the books. However, I think my Hogwarts house would probably be Gryffindor. I think I'm a bit of everything, but I think I would fit in Gryffindor. That's what like some of my friends have told me too. And I think it's like, I feel like I'm a bit of a Ron, honestly. I kind of identify with him a bit. So yeah. If you could be great at one sport, what would you choose? I would choose to be a dancer. I've always wanted to do that. However, when I like started to get interested in it, I was just too old and it was hard for me to like, I wouldn't have been able to just go and fit in like a class. It was just too late for me to start it. So I've always regretted that I didn't do it when I was younger. But I think that's like the big one that I wish I would have done. Are you a dog person or a cat person? In short, I think I'm a bit more of a cat person. I love both, I have both, but I think I'm a bit more towards cats. Are you a morning person or a night person? Definitely a night person. I don't like mornings. Do you spell the color gray as G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? I don't know, because I think I get confused and I always spell it differently every time. I'll ask Taina and I'll write it like down here if she spells it either way. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? This is the last question. Sometimes I do. I think mostly I do, at least little parts of it. I think it depends, because sometimes I notice when I wake up with an alarm clock, like my brain's obviously like, oh, I need to turn that off. That's the first thing I think about, rather than thinking about like, oh, what did I dream last night? And I think after like my brain like completely unfocused on the dream, that's like when it slips away, because in the summer and on weekends when I don't have my alarm on, I'm usually pretty good at remembering it. So I think that's the difference. So that was the Q&A, guys. So if you guys liked this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up down below. And even if you didn't like it, leave it like anyways. It'll be nice for us. Also comment to answer any questions that I had asked you guys during the video, or if you want to see anything else, maybe like this or a challenge video, cover ideas, anything. You can also DM us on our social media accounts that we're gonna link down below. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe down below and hit that bell next to the subscribe button. That way you can get notified every time we update. Really hope you enjoyed this video. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye!